Okay, so what's going on, guys? It's a Gameplay Horizon here, and welcome back to Eternal Evolution. So today on this Holyland Contract, let's try to use here the energy type units. So we have here an Awakened Nord, also an Awakened Kareolis, and finally we get here the new hero Akai. So let's try this on this Holyland Contract, and before we proceed, let's check first the contract point settings here. In which if we'll check here damage protocol for summoners. So it would be best to use here summoner type units, guys, because it says here the boss receives 30% reduced damage coming from non-summon or summoner units. And also we have here the Atlas protocol, in which it says here the boss receives 10% and that is 30% reduced damage coming from non-Atlas heroes, and this only applies to original races. Okay, so let's save this one, and okay, let's challenge this one, guys. So first, let's try to use here Akai, or maybe let's try to use here Nord. Okay, that would be energy. We have here Nord. This Nord is already at Awaken 5, but we have here the Marauder set. Let's change this one into a Surge set, guys. Let's try to use here Surge, and let's replace that one. Okay. So I use here Surge because we have here some keyword. It says here launching enemies in a large area in range toward the landing zone and deals damage equal to 2,500% of attack. And what I like about this Nord is that we have also some area damage taken is increased by 50% for 5 seconds. Okay, so we will check here my prototypes. So we get here triple recklessness and 1 doomsday. And next we get here a triple armor, and also we get your blood pact. And finally, on our soul combos, we get your dominance, enigmata, and dual plot. So by checking here the crit rate, we have here decent crit rate coming from our Daji, that is 100%. For Nord, over 100%, that is already 115%. We have 100% coming from our Wukong, and decent crit rate over 100% for our Amat, and also we have here 87% coming from this Asina, guys. Okay, so let's challenge this one. So I will be using here auto battle, and let's try to compare this with other heroes. Like for example Akai, we will replace here Nord with Akai, and then after Akai that would be Kareolis. Let's try that one, guys. Okay. So after a few seconds after the battle commences, so you get here like 6.3 billion coming from our Daji. And we are already at 135 million, guys. Okay, nice. Okay, that's 141. So maybe if you have some nice Amat, guys, maybe at Awaken 5, you can deal some massive damage here using this setup together with energy type unit Nord. Okay, that's 148. Okay, so I think we cannot reach here like 176. Okay, that's only 157 after 1 minute time frame, guys. So I think we cannot reach here like 176, or maybe we can only reach here 175. But apparently using Nord is freaking good also, guys. Oh, that's 166. Only 168. Okay, let's see if we can reach 175 here. Oh, that's 171, guys. We have still like 25 seconds remaining here. Oh, wow. Wow. I did not expect that. So we reach here like 176 already, guys, and maybe that would be 178. I did not expect that. Okay, but anyway, a Nord is freaking good, guys. So that's 178.6 million. Wow. Okay, so I hope we can surpass here 179. Okay, next let's try to use here Kareolis. We'll remove here Nord and replace that with or energy hero, that would be Kareolis, guys. So this Kareolis is already at Awaken 5, and he's using here Surge, but that Surge is quite not good. We'll replace this with another other surge used by this Nord. Okay, let's replace that. Nice. So if we'll check here our Kareolis, we have here some crit rate coming from our Kareolis. This is 115 also. So by using here Kareolis, we have here the logical explanation here. Kareolis punishes enemies with heavenly fire, dealing true damage to all targets. We have here all targets, guys. That is an AoE, and the selected area equal to 2,500% of Kareolis attack. And also, it says here that the Thunder Verdict enhancement, enemies directly hit by the heavenly fire enter a shock state, impossible to activate common skills, and the area damage received is increased by 30%. So this is only like 30%, guys. And compared to that Nord has a 50%. But anyway, okay, so let's just try. Okay. So if you have a mat at maybe Awaken 7, maybe you can combine here Nord together with the Kareolis, or Nord together with Akai. But apparently I cannot remove this Dodgy, guys, because Dodgy is my main damage dealer here. But later on, let's try without Dodgy, and we will put dual energy heroes. Okay. I think this Kareolis is also freaking decent, guys. We get there already, like 147. Okay, that's 150. Actually, the foxes here of this Dodgy possesses some AoE skills also, so that is the reason why Dodgy can deal some decent damage here. Okay, nice. Okay, that's 161, 162. Okay. So our Wukong here, even at max, deals less damage because of that Summoner Protocol, guys, and also the Atlas Protocol, in which it reduces damage taken by the boss when using non-Atlas and also non-Summoner units. That is the reason why Wukong here deals freaking less damage. I also tried here to remove those protocols, but apparently the points that we can obtain is quite less, guys. So I think the best option here is to tap or check all of those protocols or contracts. So as you can see, we have here like 175, 176, almost the same of that Nord. Right, that's 177, guys. So there is only a 1 million difference of using that Nord. Okay, so next, we will try here. That would be Akai. We have here the energy hero Akai. And let's use here the same gears, guys. So we will go to this training here and we get here the search. Okay. So this Akai has a crit rate of I think 100% also. Okay, that's 115% for this Akai, guys. And we have here, okay, this would be the, I think this one, the wormhole. So it says here, if there are more than 3 enemy targets around the core at activation, it reduces the cooldown by 3 seconds. And also the star core has no duration limit upon creation, and every 2 seconds deals damage to enemies around in a small area equal to 400% of Akai's attack. And we get here wormhole enhancement. When star core hits the same target 3 times, it applies paralysis. An enemy cannot activate common skills, and area damage taken is increased by 50%. But apparently we have here only like 3 seconds. Unlike Nord, that is 5 seconds, guys. But that paralysis of Nord came from this one, the ultimate skill. Okay, so anyway, let's review that again. So it gathers all star cores in the battlefield in the center of the field, synthesizing them into a black hole. So I think it would be best here to use this Akai as manual battle. Okay, so let's challenge this one. So what we'll do here is to make this Akai to manual battle. because this, if you will use here the ultimate skill, all of these star cores here will go at the center and not hitting the boss. So that is the reason why you do the best to use here manual battle for this Akai, guys. And all of these star cores will fall onto the enemy side. And as you can see, 30 seconds after the battle commences, we have here already like 146 million, guys. So I think it is best here to use Akai because there is a continuous star course here in which it will cause some paralysis towards the boss. Okay, we have here already like 160. Wow. Nice. Apparently that boss moves, guys. It moved. Oh, that's already 168. And our Amat is dead, and he will be resurrected later on. And also our Senna is dying. Okay, that's already 175, guys. So I think the best hero here to use, that would be Akai rather than using Nord or using Kareolis. Wow. Okay, that's already 117. Okay, we already surpassed our highest point, guys. Okay, that's 182, 183. Okay, that's 185. My god. I think this is the best hero composition here. Using Akai. So if you have a freaking insane Amat, you can also use here or remove this Dodgy here. Maybe we can remove Dodgy because Dodgy is a damage dealer. But if you have some Amat that is Awakened 7, try this one, guys. Okay, that would be Nord and Akai. You can try this tandem here, and your main damage dealer, that would be Amat. So if you'll check here, okay, the lineups. Okay, so they're not using Akai here, guys, but they have your Awakened 7 Amat, and they're using your Sur Valley. So guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you again on my next videos. Bye bye.